Listen, y'all, if you have a story, you should tell your story. You should never be afraid to tell your story because you never know who you may touch, right? So, let me tell y'all too the energy that I'm picking up on. Somebody is crying. Somebody's crying. That's all I know. Because today I just keep crying. And I'm like, I don't have really nothing to cry about. You know, so I'm like, who in the world is crying? I don't understand who's crying. So today's prayer is trust in Him at all times. God, you people, pour out your hearts to Him, for God is our refuge, right? So if you don't have like a support system and you're by yourself and you need help, pour out your heart to God because He will hear you, okay? This is what I had to do when I didn't have nobody in my life to help me, when I didn't have nobody to show up for me. I had to just cry and pour my heart out to God, you know. So I don't know who's crying. I'm not crying because I don't have anything to cry about, you know. And I did cry yesterday. So if y'all know me, I'm a big crybaby. But I did cry yesterday, like I said. But that was yesterday, you know. Me just sharing parts of my story, you know. So, but I feel like somebody's like crying, grieving. I don't know what's going on. Pretty deep, but if you need to cry out to God, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to cry out, to share your story. You know, you will be surprised, you know, when you share some of the deep parts of yourself, you know. Even just people sharing their story is important because a lot of times we hold this stuff in and it need to come out, you know. Parts of us that we have held back for so long because we were just afraid how people were going to, you know, see us or things like that, you know. So I'm just speaking from my heart right now, but yeah. Make sure whatever it is that you're going through today, make sure you cry out to God. Tell Him because He hears you if you don't have nobody else. For one thing I do know, God hears us. You know what I mean? And He knows when we sincere or not. He do. He do. So you can't fool God. You ain't fooling God playing games. You're going to be fooling